what else? Yeah, the other misconception is, you got to have a lift and everything else to do all this stuff. You could do it all. I do it all by myself here on the floor with jack stands. Is it ideal? No. Would I like to have a lift? Absolutely. It would make things a lot easier. I have this little crane, right? So that's to pull the motor. And then, I get the engine stand up there and just hang it, get it out of the way. But typically, just floor jacks, jack stands. You don't need much. The trick is doing too much. So with these things here, people tend to take too much stuff apart. You don't need to take all that stuff off to take the motor out. You don't need to take a lot of stuff off to do certain things. So if you've seen prior videos, like, I'd leave all this stuff in. I don't take the radiator out. I don't even take the hoses. I take the hose off the motor and then just tuck it away. Same with all the wiring. I just move the wiring off to the side. And everything just kind of comes out. It goes right back in. Most of the stuff you can already have on the motor when it goes in. There's a lot of space in here. A lot of people don't think so. I pull this thing with the hood on. I don't even take the hood off when I pull the motor. I do take the intake off or the intake top, right? I leave the intake on the motor. But yeah, I just pull this damn thing out and it just fits just nice. But you gotta have the car at a good height, right? So I keep the car really low to do it. So I'll jack it up, get it on jack stands, loosen everything I need to, and then lower the car back down to a good height to where the engine crane doesn't have to go too high. It's not real top heavy. The car can come down without having too much issue. I can pull this motor with a little bit of tweaking of the heights, and it comes out just fine. And you don't have to do anything weird, right? I don't have a lot of height on top, so it's not like I have tons of ceiling space, right? So there's not much there when you look at it, but I usually button this thing up all the way up to the door, but I have it reversed, right? So I have room in front. So when I have the car, I usually flip the car around and have it pointing out the front, and then the engine stand can come in from that way. And then that way I can still have a little bit of space. Over here, it's tight to get in and out to grab stuff.